Welcome everybody to my new 1.18 Minecraft world. This is Barudreams here, and I am ready to check this out. I'm going to go ahead and start a new series with a new world in 1.18, and we're going to enjoy this. So let's take a look around, see what we need to do here. It's like first day Minecraft, we got to get started. Punch some trees, get some wood. Uh-oh, looks like we got a lava pool right here. My goodness. Call the fire department. So, I am Barudreams. I am a long-time Minecraft player since beta days. Thought I would make myself a world and upload some videos. Maybe you guys will enjoy it. Hopefully you do. I'm not terribly serious, so, if I mess up or something, hey, that just happens. So let's see here. We want to get some initial tools. I'm just going to get a shovel because I don't want to punch dirt right now. Okay, dig down, get some cobblestone. Start on some stone here. There we go. Hopefully we don't fall into a gigantic cavern and die or something. Now normally with Minecraft worlds, I'll start a mine and I'll go down and I'll mine up, iron and get some coal and diamonds and stuff like that. But with 1.18, things changed a little bit. With the deep caverns, it's really hard, one, to safely get down and get diamonds. And then two, iron is hard to find, and three, coal can be very hard to find if you mine down. So it gets a little tricky. I've been playing on another world, and finding a village is super helpful in the early game. And I'm just getting more of this than I need. I just want to be down here once. But finding a village is super helpful, and it allows you to get diamond gear and diamond armor for quite simply, getting a Fletcher, chopping down trees for sticks, and trading the sticks for emeralds, and then you can get yourself diamond armor, diamond tools eventually. And it actually doesn't take too long, especially if you just kind of spread it out a little bit. What I mean by spreading it out is get some other villagers with other trades. You can pretty easily, you can go to the nether and get some quartz and then make a pretty simple pumpkin farm and raise up a farmer. And the best thing, of course, is to make a mob dropper if you can early on, or find a spawner of some kind. So, okay, we want stone pickaxe. Go ahead and get us a stone sword to start with here. Make a stone shovel, and we'll have to make another couple of sticks here to make ourselves our stone axe. Okay. And then while I'm here, I'll go ahead and make myself a furnace. There's an apple to start off. Nice. Okay. So grab our crafting bench. I have a bad habit of leaving those everywhere. And I see some cows there. So that's a good food source. Let's get up here. There's some horses. I don't want to eat horse. Of course we can't. Oh, I spot a village. Okay, that'll be great. That means I don't have to worry about finding a bed or sheep to make a bed right away. Okay, and I saw the coal, so I'm going for it. Like I said, coal is so hard to find. Not like it used to be where it was just everywhere. I shouldn't say it's so hard to find. It's just not as common. So it's like the best place for it is up in the hills, and sometimes you don't have a lot of hills to go up into. So let's grab this. Oh, this is nice. I wasn't expecting this much of it. Okay. Jump up here. Actually, we'll grab a pumpkin since I was talking about pumpkins. Let's make sure we got them. Grab the pumpkins. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to cut down this tree since I'm right here, and so is the tree. plant it for fun. Not needed, but hey, why not? Whoa. Ooh, some sugarcane. Now, I used to be really big into UHC style PvP stuff. Played some with the hermits. I was a supporter of a couple of the hermits and got into some of the PvP stuff with them, and it was kind of fun. So I remember memorizing, how how many pieces of wood, how many pieces of stone, finding sugar cane, digging down, getting X number of iron. That was all kind of fun stuff, but I haven't done that in a long time. It's still fun, but now I don't even know how you would do it in 1.18. There's so much danger for PvP. From digging down and falling into a giant cavern to, all the just how deep the world is. It is just a whole new game. So, with that said, how are you guys doing with 1.8, huh? Go ahead and comment down below. Let me know. And yeah, if you like the video, feel free to put a like on it. Now, when it comes to villages, the main thing is villagers are stupid, and you gotta help them out. Man, I tell you, I have secured so many villages through the years to keep the villagers from leaving, wandering out, jumping down caves, etc. They just love to go and find the most dangerous spot and or see if they can find a zombie to hug or something. It can be so infuriating. Now this is really cool. We've got, as far as villages are concerned, I'm just trying to round up some of these saplings to plant later. We've got a cleric, so I've already got a brew stand. That's awesome. Let's see here. What else do we got? Well, we got a baby villager. Hear him in here. Good stuff. Oh, we got potatoes. Well, that'll be good. Ah, darn, I can't double click it to get it. Yeah, if you double click an item in a chest and a book, that'll make it easy to hopefully get an enchanted table at some point here soon. It's going to be evening. Okay, there's the bell. So the bell is the center of town. And this is... Okay, now these ones here, you gotta get rid of those ladders. Because the villagers can actually climb ladders. And then the other thing is here, they'll get like stuck where they can't get off that bed. It's so bizarre in these particular building types. They will get stuck trying to get off the bed, and they'll get stuck on the ladder. In fact, we'll even take that other one down. There we go. That way they can just walk off and not bump their heads on anything. Okay, we got... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make myself a hoe. Why not? Because it's so much nicer to use a hoe on the hay than trying to bust it with your hand. Just so much nicer. Okay. So that's food. So that building didn't have any professions in it. Is this building a professional building? It is. A cartographer. Got some miscellaneous paper. I don't really care about a cartographer, so I'll just go ahead and take that away. We'll give him a new profession soon enough. Now, how far back does this go? I think the path just comes up here a little bit. I don't think there's anything actually up here, right? Doesn't look like it. Now, the other huge change with 1.18 that I am a huge fan of is the lighting. Having to just basically try and get light level 1 everywhere is so much better than trying to get light level 7 everywhere. Actually, what is it? Yeah, 7, because below 7... Oh, we got a librarian. Below 7 they used to spawn. Now they have to have light level 0. Let's see, there's a bed in here. Oh, nobody's in it yet. Can I see? Yeah, there we go. Advancement! Sweet dreams! Sorry, kid. I stole your bed for a second. But anyways, the lighting, so nice. Like I said, I've been playing Minecraft since beta, and it was just, I mean, it's always been awful, and it doesn't look very good when you're constantly putting torches, torch spam as they call it, just everywhere torches, instead of being able to have good looking builds and stuff. You're just worrying about mobs spawning everywhere. I mean, for instance, the village here, these roofs, there's spots that the mobs can spawn on the roofs, like just individual spots, because there's no torches up there to get them above the correct light level. And so I could fence this whole village in, and I'd have mobs spawning in. Like, see this one here? This house here, mods, mob can spawn anywhere up here because these are all full blocks. That house over there, the very peak, is a full block. Right here, full block. You know, it's like, why'd they do that? I'm gonna get my other bread on my hot bar here. Okay, so professions. I saw the farmer down there. I think we have a farmer, a cleric. We had a cartographer, but I took care of him. Ooh, okay. I think I'm gonna need to make some torches. I don't need that to make torches. Just make some torches. That should be plenty. Maybe I'll find a iron vein in here or something. Or my death. Speaking of coal. Look at that. Some more coal. It's going to be anything more than that? Oh yeah. We got a little bit more. Yeah, so a village is definitely the way to go. And then the biggest problem beyond a village, and even not so much, but is getting experience quickly. Now, with 1.18, there are a ton of spawners. I don't know if you guys have played it much yet, but I've played a couple different worlds with friends. And underground, because there's so much underground, there are just spawners everywhere, it seems like, and so you're just constantly running into them. I had one world I was playing on, and I was just running along, and I like jumped over like this, and I just saw cobblestone out of the corner of my eye, and there was a spawner. And then I was running oh, we got a zombie underground, I can hear him. Was running not far away from that, and I jumped over a little ravine and looked, and there again, cobblestone, spawner, just on the surface. So I'm finding that there's tons of them down below, almost everywhere. So, I mean, are you guys finding them everywhere? How are you guys doing with spawners? And do you like to find them and make? I love to find them and make experience farms out of them, especially skeletons, because skeletons give a little bit more experience than do zombies. And then normal spiders are really hard to work with. So a normal spider spawner is a real pain in the rear for not a whole lot of benefit other than string. I tend to make the normal spawners into... Oh, see what I told you? We got this villager up here. Dude. You want out of there? More chicken eggs. Tend to make... skeleton spawners are good for experience. Normal spider spawners are good for string. You can just make like an AFK spot and just get string. Use magma blocks to kill the spiders. That really works well. By the way, I'm cutting down all these trees to make some space to see around here, as well as to get enough wood to make fencing. Which reminds me, I should probably, let's see, do I want to plant anything here? No, I think I want to keep chopping. This tree's not too big. Now, with that said about spiders, I have found a really cool way to make safe experience farms out of cave spider spawners. And I hope to find some so that I can show you guys. I might someday load up a world. I have a couple of worlds with some. I have one. It's got a quad cave spider spawner, and it's perfectly safe. You don't get hit by them. And there's so many spiders. It's like one of the fastest experience farms that I've ever made outside of the end and an Enderman farm. And it actually is quite common to find cave spider spawners in groups of 2, 3, 4. I've never found a 5 cave spider spawner. 5. So never had to do that. But anyways, I've got a few different methods. Hello, Mr. Villager. I know, I stole your guys' profession tables. I will have to get those back. I think I'm going to go down here and light this. It's noonish. Okay. Well, nothing can get up here. That's good. Oh, there's a skeleton down below. I don't have any iron yet, so I don't want to mess with him. Need a shield first. There's some copper. Iron. Man. This looks like one of those caves that you dig through the wall and it just keeps going. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes when the caves end, it's really bizarre. They'll keep going. If you just like dig through the walls at the very end. But not this one, it looks like. Okay, so back out of the mining. Go ahead and make some fencing. So we're going to make just oak fencing, and I'll use the birch to make sticks. Now I'm looking at this, definitely going to have to unload some stuff. I think one of these houses had a chest in it, right? Is it this one? Oh, let me guess. All these ones over here aren't going to have any chests in it. It's going to be across town. Okay, last try. Was this one in the chest? No, okay, they're all going to be across town. So let's go ahead and pick up the bench and head across town then. Let's see, there wasn't any chest in this one, right? Because this is just the librarian. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. You know what? Fine. I'm just going to plop down right here in the middle of town, and I'm going to make myself a chest. There we go. Fine, I done did it. Okay, some andesite, some flint. Now, there was some gravel at the entrance of that cave, so I went ahead and got some flint so that I can make myself a fletching table here soon. But for now, I'm not at that stage yet. I need to plant pumpkins. I may not have made myself some food, but I'll keep that on me. Okay. That should be enough free space. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll make fencing. Okay, that's a good start. Let's make some more. Okay. We'll just save that for now. The best way that I have found to get across fences... Let me make myself another axe. I just realized this one's almost broken. The best way to get across fences, maybe the simplest, maybe would be a better way to say it, is like carpet. Just put carpet or even trapdoors if you can't find sheep. But if you don't want to make a bunch of fence gates, you can just make carpet. Oh, is this going to be one of those aquifers? Oh my goodness, it is. Now, one of the things to note about these is because there's a dark space down there, you can get drowned coming out of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make this completely blocked off. How do I want to do that? Let's see. Oh, I don't like grass. Tall grass. Get out of here. Get out of here. You know what? That might be the best way to do this. Okay, so nothing can pop out of there. Okay, so fences are always tricky because when you get to something like this, if you do that, a villager can just kind of like walk on and over it. If you do this, they can still get on it from this block here. So you guys always have to have like that, and then you have to have a space here because otherwise they can just walk onto the fence. And of course, as I said earlier, villagers are stupid. Okay, now speaking of that, oh, we have a farmer over there too. Okay. Now with villages, they can only be so big before the villagers will wander off to one side or the other. They'll lose focus on their workstation, and then um, another villager will pick it up, and then suddenly you'll have, as my brother and I call it, an imposter villager, someone who took someone else's workstation. So whenever you make or fence in a village, get an idea about how far you want to go. I'm just seeing here, where are we at here? So this is like 136, negative 136, and the bell is at 160, so it was at 30, just under 30. So I wouldn't go more than like 40 or so away if you can help it. It just makes it so much easier. And I'll leave a little gap there for them to come through until. Okay, there, that's good enough for me. Oh, path blocks on dirt. Nice update. That's cool. Okay, and we just keep fencing. Now, let's see here. Well, I'm going to come off of this corner over here just because of the doorway there. Give it a little bit of space. That's another thing that can happen is if your edge is too close to, like if, say, this building here with a bed in is too close to the edge of the village, you can have like a skeleton on the edge. And he'll shoot arrows at the villager. Usually they run away, but villagers again are stupid, and sometimes they just let themselves get killed. Hey, Mr. Horsey, you're kind of stuck in there, huh? What if I did that for you? Would that help? That would help you get out. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and finish fencing the village, putting down some torches and stuff. Not a whole lot to look at there, but if there's anything else that I think of to comment or suggest when you guys fence up villages, I will let you know. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Welcome back. Wanted to show everybody something here, and I've cut down the tree, so not so much, but like right here, the leaves over the fence. Gotta be really careful with that because not only do mobs like zombies and stuff like that, they'll get on top of trees and walk across fences, but villagers will do the same thing. They will try and get on top of trees to walk across and get over a fence. So I'm even going to cut down this one because I just don't trust. I don't see a way up to get on top of this one. But I just I'm going to play it safe and cut it down. So yeah, it's one of those things that kind of stinks about the AI. I mean, I guess it's nice because it's real. They can actually get over the fence, but it can be really frustrating when you can't figure out how something is getting in or out of your village, and it's walking up over the top of a tree. And it can happen, from inside the village going out as well. And I've seen that many times, where you'll just have a tree growing up against a fence, and you don't see that one block where they can hop on top of the tree and then walk over the fence. And villagers, like I said, are so stupid. They want to leave. They want to get out and put themselves in harm's way. Like, they just want a zombie to come and eat their brains. Well, I'm getting close to done here. Well, maybe not. I guess I'm about 2/3 the way, but I think the last third is going to be pretty easy to do. And that cave there is lit up, so that one's not a danger. And then I went into this one and got it lit up, so I will continue on here, and I will get back to you guys shortly. Okay, welcome back. I am down here by the water. I picked up the farmer's, oh my goodness, composter. Picked up his composter and I just set it up there. I'm gonna make him a little bit of a garden down here. Now, most of you know this, but in case you don't, water will moisturize soil for 4 blocks. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So to here. So this all can be a garden for this guy. And I've got some seeds from breaking all the grass that I don't like. So we'll go ahead and plant wheat over here. Okay, so now he will have something to do. And I haven't necessarily traded with him yet, so I'm not really worried about breaking his composter. Not that that does anything, you know, important that I trade with him, but what I mean by that is if somebody else grabs it and not him, it's not a big deal. So break that, bring it down here so we can have a farmer doing farm stuff. One of the things is with a composter, you don't want to set it next to here because he'll go stand on it and then he'll jump down and he'll break it. So you want it like 1 block away like that. That way, when he walks off, he doesn't break his farmland. So there's that one. Now I'll show you. See here, this guy's already broken all of his farmland around the composter, which is pretty silly. So I always like to put him down there and then I can do this. Now, another thing. If you see carrots in here, you definitely want to break them. They will eventually turn all of this into wheat. And I'm just doing this to see, what do we got here? We got crops, carrots, carrots. And I'm looking at my screen on the right side. It will say what I'm looking at. So this is carrots as well. Just looking to see if I have any potatoes in here. I think there's some beets. There's potatoes. I'm blind. Okay, so he's already planted wheat. Planted some carrots. Potatoes. Yeah, well, he tried to steal them from me. Carrots. 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 Is that? That's wheat. Okay. Yeah, so if you don't save these and plant them outside the fence somewhere, they'll eventually just turn this all into wheat, and you'll lose carrots. It sounds kind of silly, but just the way it is. Like this, he should harvest. I don't know if it's too far away or not. I'll harvest it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, so the whole place is fenced in. We'll do a little quick run around here. So up here we got lots of space. Now this space here is just for expansion. If you start getting lots of librarians, you want to make like a building to house librarians because you'll get a lot of pedestals. So that's why this is up here. Anyway, yeah, so I tried to make sure that everything is secured around here, that they can't get in, they can't get out. And now I can start doing things. This looks like a creeper hole with grass in it, so I know it's not. Okay. I would fill that in just to make it look nicer. But we've got our nice village here, and then I'll go ahead and place torches down, and because of the new wonderful light change, I don't have to spam torches everywhere. I just got to make sure that we have some good coverage. And then, like I was showing earlier, I'm terrible. Let me eat. Okay, I'll wait for. Did I hit him? Is that what happened? No, I guess I wasn't running. Okay. But I will light this up, get this all lit up, and once that's done, I can start focusing on getting some trades going from sticks, get some farms set up. And I'm looking around. I don't see. Ooh, maybe up there. Oh, that looks really weird. Got some cheaty lava just floating there. I really like to get. Spruce saplings to make the mega spruce trees. Now we do have the jungle over there in the distance, so I will have mega jungle trees, the large jungle trees to use. those ones are a little bit more awkward, and unfortunately, you don't always get saplings back very well, and you can actually run out of saplings. Now, because I have a jungle next door, I'm not terribly worried about that. It will just be annoying, but I like to have the larger trees, especially the jungle. Better yet, the spruce, the giant spruce, where you can plant the 4 saplings in a square and they grow to a tall tree. And you can even get spruce saplings from a normal sapling, excuse me, a normal spruce tree and create a giant spruce. And that's really efficient for just a high density of wood, being able to get your wood in large quantities and then start making sticks to trade with a Fletcher. And that allows you to get some armor, get an armor set up, then you can start getting some gear and getting down to the caves. My world is set on hard difficulty, so I need some armor before I go into the craziness that is the 1.18 underworld. So, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Until next time. Goodbye.